What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Sima, your boy Ronto, and we got some special guests in the building. Tell the people, don't me your name.
It's your boy X, RPMX on everything social, representing on Common Sense.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
And this is Maybe It Gets Better podcast. Clap it up for us.
I'll clap for the man. Yo, fam, every time I introduce guests, the man don't clap when I clap. Yeah.
Nah, they're waiting for
Yes,
that. Trust me.
Man asked for a clap, you gotta clap. You know?
Yeah, man. Like, yo, you guys can't come on here just all stush and stuff. Man, I'm gonna have to clap. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I
I
feel
hear
you.
you,
So
brother.
I don't know how y'all just get down and shit, man. They gotta.
I noticed people are they're ready for the edit,
Yeah.
so they don't even care to
Fair
clap.
enough.
So
But you know what I get? Like most guests that we usually get, they're always shy in the beginning until like they start to like get livened up near the end. So
You probably gotta forget about the camera.
yeah,
After the
Yeah.
convo starts going, then they don't even realize. But at first, they're there thinking about it and shit.
yeah.
That's it. A lot of people who aren't really even in the podcast space, like you can have artists and shit. Like podcasting and doing conversation on camera is a whole different type of energy or type of performance.
Yeah.
So I can understand why people warm up as they do it.
It's funny because it's like as a podcasters, I feel like you get so used to it. Like, would you guys see you guys have that experience? Like, you get used to looking at the cameras and shit, or just used to be talking on the cameras?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the introduction. Like, who are you guys? Like, what do you guys do?
Well, who are we? What do we do? Well, if you haven't seen us on your timeline before, the Man are on Common Sense. We do a local podcast in the city.
Yeah.
There's usually, we're usually a trio, but today we're just represented by the two of us. Shout out Castro. What do we talk? Fuck, bro. Personally or as a collective? As a collective, we do the podcast, and we're aiming to branch out and to do more content outside of just a podcast setting. And then individually, then we're cultivating our own personalities. I'm a health guy. I do other content. I've shot a variety of different side quest type of content videos, and ask me about my history. Click my link tree.
facts.
What about you, Mitch?
Same thing. I haven't done as much side quests as this guy.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking to build my own platform. Probably gonna make I got a reaction channel. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm still in the process of making my first couple videos.
Are you gonna make it like a streaming reaction channel or just like a edit reaction
That's a
channel?
good question. First, I was just gonna do edit.
Yeah.
But I'll see what the reception is from the audience, and
Yeah,
then
and move
I'm
on.
open to doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I see you
We'll
should
what's
try
going on.
both, like, because you never know what type of audience. And I feel like certain streaming platforms, they may bring an audience that you're not expecting. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. We actually interviewed a streamer recently, and it's pretty different than just making the content that you edit and then put up afterwards.
Yeah.
Because he had a good following on TikTok and other platforms, but he's saying when he went over to the streaming, they didn't follow him, they didn't go with him. He had to basically start from scratch when he started streaming. So that was interesting to find out.
Yo, social media is such a weird thing where it's like you could be popping on one platform, but it doesn't translate to another platform.
They don't all link up.
Yeah.
No.
They don't.
Yeah.
They're all their own ecosystems, bro. I mean, their own
Yeah.
little atmospheres, environments. They don't all link up.
Yeah, you have to create the bridge for sure.
Okay. So y'all have a podcast. How long have you guys been doing it for?
Podcasting, we've been at our current studio, I guess our rebranding. We're going on 2 years now. Is it more than 2 years or going on 2 years?
It's been 2 years now.
Yeah, actually, we just hit the 2 year threshold in September, and then as a whole, probably about 3 years, because we started with a different studio initially, recorded about 8 to 10 episodes there, had some studio issues, and then took a hiatus for 7 months, 8 months. Located our new studio, shout out Perception, and here we are.
You mentioned hardships. Tell the people what's some of the hardships you faced just
I
starting a
didn't say nothing about no
podcast.
hardships. I said studio issues.
Studio issues. My bad. Yeah, a couple of issues with the studio and what else?
Yeah, so just the space of the studio. When the studio's not yours, you don't have as much control as what's going on. And so when people have their own affairs or their own issues that impact other people using the service, I consider that an issue.
Yeah.
And so it's they were having I think they even closed down the studio or having some personal drama shit. I don't know. I wasn't that invested with them. That's where we were recording at the time. And then it was in God's plan that we found where we're at right now and making it happen the way it should be.
So what's take a step back for real quick. What made you guys even decided to start a podcast? Not everybody does it, and even to start one, even for us, it was difficult. So What made you guys decide to do it?
Shit. To be honest, like between me and this guy, like we had just been thinking of like other ways that we could like capitalize on like who we were. Like I would feel like more this guy was more into like from the time I met this guy, he's like, yo, I'm gonna be famous for being myself basically.
Yeah.
You know, I'm profit off my personality. And like I already tried to make music like back in the day, but like I kind of just fell out of it, you know? But I always kind of felt like, yo, I wanna do more than just regular work and pay bills, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like when we're in settings with other people, like we're well received, like people taking what we have to say, or
Y'all are funny still, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all
bro,
are
we can even
entertaining.
be in line like getting food, and random people in line start cracking up or like trying to join the
Yeah,
conversation
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, how can we organize it? And then Castro,
Yeah.
we call him Cuz, but Castro, he actually his brethren had the link at the studio, so they're like. Basically, like, hey, we got a
Sick.
studio space. Like, what do you guys want to do?
Okay.
And we're like, we might as well just do it. It's natural, you know?
Word. Yeah,
Booming.
I tried my foot at like a few different things, bro. I was just always since I was like young, bro. Since high school, I was like, bro, I'm gonna get paid to be me, bro. Like, fuck it, I'm sick. And then
Yo, honestly, I have that same mentality. I'm
you're
not gonna
supposed
lie.
to, buddy. If you don't rate yourself, who else is gonna?
Yeah.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, like I said, I tried the stand-up comedy thing. I did modeling. I did acting. I just put myself in different like situations. And then like after my stand-up comedy experience, I was like, okay, like I know I'm funny.
Yeah.
But how am I funny? Like stand-up comedy is a whole different art form, right? You're basically giving a monologue and then engaging or prompting the crowd. And it's like, yo, when I had that experience, I was like, nigga, I'm like more situationally funny, conversationally funny. I felt like even a podcast setting was the best way to articulate or get the most out of my personality that I want to portray in the settings and environments that I felt like highlighted the best aspects of me.
You guys haven't been going for 2 to 3 years now. How do you like plan on growing and expanding what you got going on?
For one, like we were saying earlier, like making different types of content. So not only our own individual content, but even as a collective, like we want to start doing like maybe street interviews, streaming, just try and like appeal to the audience in different ways, you know, because not everybody, like people might like us and our personality, but it doesn't mean they want to sit down for an hour and a half and watch a podcast.
Yeah.
But if they can get like a 1 minute or a 5 minute different type of video in a different setting, they might want to watch that.
Have you
know?
guys gotten any like sponsorships or brand deals yet?
Currently? No, not right now. And you know what's crazy with that? Like, we keep getting preemptively warned that, like, due to the natures of some of our conversations and the language that the madam use sometimes, we deter a little bit of sponsorship in Canada.
Facts,
but we're going
facts.
to change that. And, there's a brand for us. There's a brand for everybody, right?
People say that, but I swear there's people that's more outrageous than us.
Not in
that-
Canada.
You know,
No, but
He has a point.
through the internet we could appeal.
Yeah.
to,
That's
like,
why I said,
you know,
that's why
a
I'm not
broad
worried.
audience, you know. So I'm not worried either.
I'm not worried at all. I'd prefer to be 100% myself and then censor myself and try to, like edit who I am in order to make something. Like, I'd rather build something around who I am and then attract using that method.
I feel like the people that do that, like eventually they break character and then they fuck up everything.
Now it's like, oh, you were perfect.
It's like, I caught you, and it's like he's there trying to apologize for being himself.
And
like,
fix everything. Yeah, don't work like that.
I also feel like we're in an age too, bro, where like people appreciate genuine content. People appreciate, like, we're so used to like superficially contrived shit all the time that people they like something that they can relate to on a real genuine basis. And like a lot of the things about uncommon sense, you know why it's called uncommon sense? Why? Because common sense not so common. The man are over here just saying the things that people are thinking, afraid to say out loud.
Facts. And it's so funny because I was gonna ask you guys a similar question, but I feel like you guys are representing the man of the city. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have a voice of man in the city that wanted to say something, but they can't say something. So I love that you guys have a platform for people just to be themselves and just actually say, yo, I'm not blessed right now, yo. Like, just the real authentic Toronto.
Keep it real.
You guys are keeping it real, and that's blessed, though.
Thing is, too, is like you see, like on the internet, especially making Toronto content. At least what I've been seeing, people get mad at the accent, right? Because we speak in certain pockets in certain ways. But like, I feel like because it's still new, they just ain't caught up yet. Watch, soon everybody gonna love it. Just
But
how
you
they
know-
love the London thing.
You know what's so funny? I remember when we were younger and like Marlon, Femi, and like those mans when they started to bring Toronto to the forefront, and they brought the slang and all that stuff. It was always a joke because it was always extra. Like, they overemphasize stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I feel like the Americans seen that and kind of thought we all talk like that.
Yeah.
Nah, it was never really the case. But it's just funny how like that's how they view us now. Like,
I was about to say that before you said it. It's really the over exaggeration that became the representation. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Those are the people that chose to make the content. Like regular everyday people, especially in Toronto, people don't really want to make content and be out there like that.
Nah,
Like,
get the
it's kinda
camera on
new
my
for
face.
us.
Yeah,
Everybody's way
It's
too
not
cool
really
over
in
here.
our culture to think that I could go out and be a star. That's some American shit. Like they believe that shit, you know?
it's true. Like, and it sucks that we don't have the market for it. So like, nobody really feels like or wants to try to put themselves out there. Like,
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
only ones you see are the ones who are like on a gimmick kind of thing. They're
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna
yeah,
play on this because I know it'll get me some quick views, but it's not authentic. You know what I mean?
yeah, facts. And it's usually mans are not from Toronto, like Brampton or like just,
You got
Yeah.
But
Nah.
it is what it is.
I used to meet people from like I'd be in the States and I'll meet people from Vancouver talking about they're from Toronto. So it's like it
Niggas be
doesn't
lying.
match up, you know? They just want
Everybody's
to go
from
here.
Toronto when they leave Canada.
Yeah.
Because Toronto's like the coolest spot in Canada, realistically.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
hub, right? But like the thing is, there's positives and there's negatives, right? And then one of the negatives is like, as cool as it is here, we're like a small city that kind of tries to act big, but we're still a small city. Like in the grand scheme of things, how I look at it, bro.
I feel like we're the downsized New York.
Like they say that, but like
Super downside.
yeah, it's like a microcosm, like you know. But don't get me wrong, it's lit here, and I think there's a lot of talent. I think there's a lot of like unique energy that you can't find nowhere else in the world, like specifically in Toronto.
The potential's here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So go ahead.
some of the biggest talents came from here, bro. That's the craziest part.
100%. Look at the
Like,
global.
yeah,
We got
bro.
Justin Bieber, we got Drake, we got The Weeknd,
Tory.
we got Tory Lanez,
Free Tory.
Party.
Party next to
Party.
it. Fuck.
Ray Woods.
I don't big up Nelly Furtado.
We don't
Was it Cardinal official?
Cardinal official. Like, yo, there's a lot of like
Yeah.
people that have done numbers like from Toronto. Jim
lot.
Carrey. No, Jim Carrey's not from here. It's,
He's from. I'm pretty sure he's from Canada though, but I don't know
he's
exactly.
not. Mike Myers.
Scarborough.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Groupie.
I swear Jim Carrey is from here though. He's from Canada.
He's
from
from
Canada,
Canada.
but
From
not
Canada. I don't know. I don't know if he's from Toronto or like.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whereas like I know Mike Myers. I swear he's like from that.
He has a street in like by Kennedy and Lawrence by the station over
Oh
there.
shit.
Big up the dogs,
Deadpool.
them.
Deadpool. What's his
Is
name?
it Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds. Where's he from?
I think
He's from Canada.
Vancouver.
Oh,
He's from
okay.
out west.
Oh,
though.
okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's funny because in the movie they're always like he's predominantly always making like Canada jokes and
That's
stuff.
what
So
I'm saying.
that makes the most
That's
sense.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
It's funny that Wolverine is
I
actually
was gonna say,
Canadian.
yeah, Wolverine's Canadian.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Yeah, he fought in the
fuck?
Canadian Armed Forces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Him and Sabretooth.
I did want to mention, so just for context for the viewers and stuff, how I met X was through the Players Play video. It was like, I guess, the couple. So I wanted to ask you a question in regards to that.
Okay, go ahead. Bring my brain back there. We're good. Go ahead.
All right. So, bro, why were you so like locked in on us not being the right couple? If you remember the situation.
I remember it. It's because, yo, man, a big man, seeing? And when you're with your woman, there's certain things that just like, you could just see it, bro. You could just see it. And I could tell, like, there was nervousness.
Brother, you're the only man that was not sold you though.
Nah,
Because
trust me.
man, yo, fam, man, a big
Nah,
man.
he was on point still.
Like,
So
literally-
he's the only one
Yo.
on point, I swear.
Brother, the other two mans are like, yeah, that's this thing. Like, you know, like, this
Nah,
guy was
but
like,
you know what it is?
nah, like, something's not right. I'm like, bro.
I don't know about everyone's experience with women, but I understand, like, there was another couple there, obviously, like a real couple, right?
Yeah.
And even though they may not have been the most performative, their comfort with each other was like, it was stronger than everyone else's. Like, it was just like, nah, like, she knows things about this nigga that people would leave him for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, but it's true because you can tell by their body language. Like, they seem like.
100%.
They
And like,
body
it's
body
comfortable.
language is a
One
big
body language,
Yeah.
everything, fam. You know, it's not like, they say like 90% of communication is nonverbal or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I know, that's what the man said. Yo, you're scared to grip Sabati? I'm like, yo, look at this guy. Yo,
brother.
Yo, this guy is shook to do
Yo,
it.
I
Like,
remember the week that clip came out, bro. Y'all just getting bare DMs, notifications like, yo, why you gripping the body like that? From like, bro, like,
Oh, snap.
man's a
They were
paging me.
critiquing the
Like,
game.
man's like, yo, paging me like, yo, why you gripping the body like that? I'm like, brother, yo, I
I said,
just
you
met
don't
this
do
girl
did
for the
not look
first time.
comfortable at all.
Brother, I'm like, I just met this girl for the first time, bro.
Yeah, but you're
She
trying to
wearing a
sell it like you've
skirt.
known
Yeah,
it
if
for
you're
time.
selling, you
yeah.
gotta make it for real.
Yeah,
Nah,
yo,
nah,
bitch.
nah.
Yeah,
But
Like,
yo,
you gotta put it like this. You're still gripping it.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
true,
why do it half-hearted? Like, yo,
Yo,
grab a handful, fam.
yeah,
like,
no,
You can't be tenderly caressing.
Trust me, you
That's
have to
right.
go for it.
You right.
To go for it.
You know, after that, I learned my lesson. I ain't
You know
gonna
what
lie
you
to
can do,
you.
too? You can always ask for forgiveness after the fact.
Facts. That's what they say. It's better to ask for forgiveness than for
Permission.
Facts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, I learned my lesson, and I'm
That's
definitely a
what we
better.
learned. The time was had.
Exactly. I'm definitely a better body gripper now.
See that? Builds
Gotta
charisma.
work on your grip strength.
Yeah. Growth.
Oh man.
Stupid.
So
I said work on your grip strength. You fuck off.
Try to help out the man, you know?
who would you guys say was your favorite guest on your show so far?
Favorite guess.
Favorite guess. Ooh.
That one's tough. Like one individual guess.
I can't.
Sometimes I have like episodes that I liked, and I'm like, I don't know if it's like favorite guess, but like for example, when Tashai and Nubi pulled up recently, Lil Tashai was killing me, bro. This guy was
iconic.
just leaking traumas, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a funny
he
guy
couldn't even
still.
contain himself.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yo,
I don't know.
Tashai?
He had me laughing, but it was genuine at the same time. It wasn't a joke thing, you know. So like,
Because he's so real.
That episode.
He's real, like,
he's not afraid
but-
to be vulnerable on
Yeah.
camera. And I
Yeah.
think that's what I think that also translates as to why he like his content performs and is received the way it is. He's really genuine and people feel that.
Yeah. Like even when he was on our episode, like he was just himself, and
That's
I'm like,
how he's gotta
we,
be.
We appreciate it. Cause I'm like, yo, like a lot of people are like timid.
who-
They're
my
not
favorite,
saying
yeah.
none of that.
Yeah.
Whatever was on that guy's mind that day, he let us know, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a bunch of people watching that could relate to how he was feeling in that moment.
Exactly.
You know,
what?
So
Okay.
I'm like, that's fire.
But
you
he
know?
got it. I'm just gonna go our last guest would probably be my favorite guest. That you know what I'm saying? We had Zoe from Relentless Diaries. You guys know about Relentless Diaries?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
We had her. She's the host of their thing, and but yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was cool to have a conversation with a woman in that capacity, in that fashion. Like it's not often you see women that can like hold down a conversation or hold their own mentally with like three other men.
And I
what I'm
rate
saying?
her for that because she has to do it on a consistent basis.
But that's who
and,
she is. Like she's a big personality, and like, yeah, like it was a real cool dynamic. But I like those kind of conversations where you can actually go deep and not have to worry about like, offending
she's
people or
gonna
people
get
being
offended.
uncomfortable on camera. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was real. Like, I like the introspective nature of that conversation.
Yeah, like she was strong in her position, but she wasn't like
Ignorant.
to
new information.
I find like a lot of times you can't get both. You'll get one or the other. Like they'll either concede or they'll just like go off the rails. You know?
Yeah.
You can tell she's like very comfortable in herself and stuff, and like
100%.
her
And
stance
she's a
stuff.
competent. She has every right to be.
Yeah.
Right. But the Magnum, on uncommon sense. Yeah, we just got a question with some uncommon questions. You know what I'm saying?
So, what do you think is better, being a small fish in a big pond, pause, or a big fish in a small pond?
Depends
Pause.
what your goals are.
So,
Yeah, I don't think you want to stay in either position.
Realistically.
You want to progress at some point.
yeah.
So I think it might be better to be like the small fish
fish in
at
the
some
big
point.
pond.
So
Yeah,
you
I'd
learn
say,
how
yeah.
to adapt, and then
Okay.
you become bigger yourself by
Put it like
learning.
this. And when you're a small fish in a big pond, there's always space to grow. If you're a big fish in a small pond, you've already outgrown your environment.
Yeah.
There's not much to gain from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather be in the position where there's more for me to grow
Attain
and
and
expand
shit.
upon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't want to stay in that small position.
No. The goal is to like shoot for the stars. But if you're already at the top floor, then what are you gonna do? Look down?
So,
Exactly.
on the topic of shooting for the stars, for your podcast and your goals, what would you say your end goal is for your podcast? Like, what do you guys want to like see at the end of the tunnel?
I would like to be the biggest or the most successful podcast in the internet space, or at least mentioned amongst the greats, and people that I find relatively iconic with similar natures. Like me, I watch a lot of like Joe Rogan and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the nature of how he was just being himself, having cool conversations about things that genuinely interested him, but in like a well prompted, thoughtful manner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was cool. I like before Rory and Ma left in our area. Like I used to follow the Joe Budden podcast. That was cool. But even right now, like their thing is still bubbling. They have a good little dynamic going on and shit like that. I want to be mentioned amongst the greats, bro. Like shit. What's the comedy collective? 85 South.
Oh yeah.
I like how they have their program
yeah.
going in. Like they do the live shows. They've cultivated it, brought it on the road, giving it to the people. If like we're able to do something in that fashion, then I think that would be satisfying.
Facts.
Dope.
I agree with that.
Facts.
What about you?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know your
Yeah,
POV
go
for
ahead.
it.
Like pretty much
Same
same
thing?
thing, but like I would like to be like, you see how like Shannon Sharp. He's like, those are the kind of people want to go on their show.
Yeah.
I want it to be something like if someone comes here to perform or something, they're like, nah, I gotta stop by on common sense and do some
Get the words
reasoning
out.
before I go. I want us to be established to that kind of point.
Okay.
All right. So if you could have any guest, no matter who it is, where they're from, who would it be?
I said Joe Rogan. I think the thing will bust.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I just said I watched his things. Things like, well, he's the biggest podcaster in the space, right?
Yeah.
Come on my show, bro.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, shit, probably 50 Cent.
50.
Why
Okay.
50?
Yo,
I like 50 too.
I
That's
just
a
think
good
that
Yeah,
guy's
50,
got
yeah.
a
50 would be a
powerful
good one.
mind.
Yeah.
That guy's a
Yeah.
machine, bro, from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like how he takes care of everything from the man, like physically, mentally, the shit the man's been through, like his hustle,
You know what it is?
all that. Like I feel like you get like that guy's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to ask that guy a few questions.
I agree with him, but I feel like that wouldn't be my top pick just because I've consumed a lot of this nigga's like content in terms of, like his books, listen to audiobooks, watch countless, like everything he's ever done. So like, yo, fam, I kind of have an idea of what a conversation with 50 would be like, in my understanding, it's like,
And he's done a lot of interviews too, so
Yeah,
you can
like-
kind of pick those interviews and get an idea of who
Yeah.
he is.
yeah,
too,
like I don't know
right?
what I would ask him that he already hasn't been asked.
Yeah. But I kind of want to know why he trolls so much. Though.
That's just funny to me. It's not even, you don't even need to, like, it's not even a
no,
curiosity.
Like, I already know, but like,
you know how like some
I'm
people
not
have the
lying,
level
fam.
like this
You
nigga
know why
has
he
no
kept up?
limits.
My immediate thought goes, well, buddy, you survived 9 shots and came back and became a phenom. Like, you control what you can say whatever you want. Still, nobody can kill you, fam.
Yeah.
That guy feels invincible. Bro.
That's probably
That's what it is. Yeah.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
fair
Yeah.
enough, fair enough.
And like he covers all his bases effectively.
Yeah.
Facts. When you
He
kind of
hasn't
look,
got canceled either.
because when you kind of
You
look
can't
at
cancel
it,
it.
it's
You can't
truthful.
cancel him. It's too real.
It's coming from a truthful
Facts.
place. Trust me.
Facts. Yeah.
So you guys don't really pay attention to Cardi B and Nicki drama.
Do I pay deep attention? No. What I seen it, like I grazed it on the internet. I seen that these two women were over there batting up each other. I don't even know why this started. Okay.
I don't even know.
You guys know why it started? No. Okay.
I think it was motorsport or something. Like it starts
Yeah, like,
back from
from
like
way-
20.
I'm not gonna lie to you. R.I.P. Takeoff. He had the hardest verse on that
trust
track.
me, trust me.
Right?
Who's the hardest Migo?
It was Takeoff.
I was gonna ask that same
Takeoff?
question. still.
Okay.
Takeoff been my favorite. Every nigga that knows X been knowing it's been Takeoff from time.
Yeah.
I've been an Offset fan from the get. So like,
It's always been between Offset and Takeoff.
Well, like I can understand that Offset, like of the man, probably moves like the most Jamaican, but like, but in terms of like, even though he's not, I'm just saying. Like,
no, because this guy has bare youths, just
maybe not just
crash
everything about
show.
the man, fam, how he's moving.
Yeah, man, actually, I never thought about that, but he does move Jamaican. Like,
Trust me.
That's how I'm like, I can understand how you would say that, but like, if you're really listening, and like I've been following the group for a minute, like Joke season and all that.
Yeah.
Those Takeoff.
Yeah, Takeoff was the one stuff.
But yeah, people always saying like Quavo was carrying it for them too.
Because he tried to
He
be.
like the star. He's like the Beyonce of the group.
Yeah,
But he had like all the
face
crazy
of it.
hooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always the
But yo,
like
what-
star of the.
The thing
of
is,
the
though,
group.
look at like Quavo's thing kind of like fizzled out after the group kind of disbanded. Like, like Offset does better as a solo performing artist than Quavo does, in my opinion.
For sure,
I
for sure.
agree. But yeah, he has some good solo songs. Like
Quavo has a one too, but Offset like he's more consistent, especially with his features. Like Offset has some verses make a nigga go like, "Oh, that's how you rap." Nigga?
He's been going crazy lately.
Yeah, and he's
bro.
more diverse. Like he'll try different styles.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously the relationship with Cardi B has put him in a different kind of like a different celebrity.
Yeah.
Like when you're you have a high status relationship. You get the benefit off of that. Try some shit.
I know I like how he's using the drama to still push forward. You know.
That means a baddie. The man's all requesting child
Fire
support, or alimony, or something like that. Fam, that's super. Yeah, you mean my yeah.
No, that actually is a Jamaican movie.
Yeah, trust me.
I'm trying to tell niggas aren't pretty.
They would've did it to him.
Facts.
You don't think
Honestly,
you
I can't even wrong the man still. You know what I mean?
All high profile relationships, the marriages when they fall apart, the woman's always seeking some kind of financial compensation, even if she
But she's
got
making
money.
more than him. So.
Yo, what's my girl with the basketball player?
Brittany Renner?
Brittany, yo, yeah, she's a
She wants
savage.
more
Her
paper.
and then
Yeah.
what's the next? Tiana Taylor? Didn't she take bare money from this guy?
Yeah,
Shumpert?
Iman Shumpert.
Ron Shumpert, yeah.
Clean,
She
basically
made that
clean.
nigga cry.
Yeah.
Took all kinds of shit from
Yeah,
this
she
guy.
made that nigga cry. Her lawyer was crazy,
Yo.
ruthless.
The man actually cried?
Yeah.
Like, I never seen that video. So I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
still.
man,
Like actually cried. I thought
I'm
you
pretty sure,
Yeah,
fam.
he
you know
lost
the-
a lot of shit.
Brother, that man-
And he lost bare property, whips, And then
Like literally
have
half
to
of
pay her
whatever
on top
he
of that.
had.
Yeah,
And she had
took
shit
that.
to
he
begin
had
with.
bare shit already. Like,
But yo, you know what's
Like,
crazy?
babe, you don't rate me?
like what?
No, bro.
The best he got,
Obviously not.
the best he got out the situation was that she has to pay his lawyer fees. That's it.
That's
Buddy.
just for a recent. That's
Yeah,
like a little
like-
70 bands.
Yeah, yeah.
She
She
giving
has
us back
M.
some
Yo,
shit.
she
Yeah,
getting
you're
7
holding this
mil,
time. I don't care about
7,
your.
8 mils.
Bro.
Yeah,
shit.
little 70 bands. Yeah,
Like,
keep
come
it
on.
changed.
That's so crazy because you look at a situation like that and they were so happy and it's like
They were
yo,
like the
Were
iconic.
they?
Yeah. Well, no, we don't
They
know
were
what-
so happy.
they look all right. You got
see
me
what
there.
I'm saying?
They look
Yeah.
happy. Like anytime
That's like-
Iman would talk about her, he'd be like smiling and shit.
They're on
and
that Black
cheesing.
Queen shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and like
Black
now
King
to hear
shit.
like
I don't even like. So you can't watch that shit. And I seen this guy in the interview talking about I don't know. They was talking about women with money or something. And I don't remember like verbatim what he said, but basically like niggas with money don't care about that because we're paying for everything like anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know what I'm
Pay for
saying?
that.
Like,
You go
enjoy
ahead.
those payments.
Trust me.
You know,
But
that's
even
crazy.
my boy there, Anthony Edwards, he's wilding too. So
Was that the child support guy?
the child support. So
Oh.
He's the
his
ball
baby
player,
mama-
right?
Yeah, his baby.
Oh,
mama,
yeah.
He just paid the whole
man
child
said he
support
paid
one
the
time.
5 feet.
For the
Yeah.
18.
18 years.
For 18.
How much that run them?
Like a mil and some change?
But,
Yeah.
No, but it's smart because you know how they change child support after a certain point.
Oh, they change
Upset
your
and
interest
stuff.
rates?
Yeah, so
Yeah. What? She's trying to go back to court
And you
now.
can't even call me. You can't do nothing.
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
no
yeah.
more power. Here's
Yeah.
the money. Leave me alone.
You're done.
he's smart. I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
man.
how
I
you
would
should
do
do
that,
it.
so I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had the funds to do that and that was my situation, that probably seems like the most viable headache-free, stress-free situation.
Facts.
Because especially you there.
Whatever
keep
you do with
fighting
your
her,
change, it's on you. You're
that's
supposed to
on
raise
you.
my youth.
You keep fighting her over
And I think
every
she
month
spent it already.
payments.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that empowers her.
Brother,
But
she
if you
spent the
just-
money already, you
Oh,
know.
sucks
Yeah.
for Junior.
But
What?
she's trying to go back to court saying he committed fraud and shit. She's
How?
trying to get more
Oh,
money.
she's trying to snake.
Yeah.
Man.
She's
I'm
wild. fam.
talking.
Wild.
Man, how y'all feel about marriage and stuff?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah, after this conversation,
Gotta think twice.
Hey, like, nigga, what?
Trust me.
it's pricey. That's,
Yo.
yeah.
Yeah, oh,
I know,
What's Coach Connie say? If you
I
ain't no
don't know
punk.
about all that.
Yeah.
You know what though? I support it. I support marriage because I feel that marriage breeds family. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a bunch of fucking broken homes and people are so normalized with the single parent, baby daddy, baby mama shit. Everyone's so like subjective and wants to pick, I go somewhere else, I got better options. Yo, we wouldn't be here if this was the case way back when.
Facts.
You see me?
Facts,
So
facts,
do I
facts.
support marriage? I support marriage. If you find someone that sparks that feeling, do you feel so compelled to want to give them all your assets and tie and make sure you're good and build some legacy, share a last name? Yo, buddy, you felt some strong feelings, eh? Yo, remember that.
So my question is, would you guys do it knowing maybe some of the consequences or
If I felt these
possibilities
strong
of it?
feelings,
Oh, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say if I felt these strong feelings of romance and embrace and like, yo, true say, you're gonna be my lineage. Then I'm not gonna hold myself back from the experience if I felt that, but I currently haven't felt that.
I would just make sure I got all my legal shit
Bases
order
covered.
beforehand, and
Yeah.
you will sign this paperwork. Or
It's not
it's
moving.
not happening.
But you know what's crazy?
You will leave with what you came with, unless, like, don't get me wrong. If I made you quit your job, I'll
Yeah.
break
Yeah,
you
yeah,
off
yeah.
with something because I'm not a dickhead. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you think half is even in the question, you gotta go.
You know what's
Cut it
crazy
out.
too? It's like me, I understand that everybody does, but I really intend on if I do get married, I'm not trying to do it again. Like, buddy, we're locked in. I made this decision. I'm breeding you, having a tree pitney them, and so go.
Yeah.
We're
I
locked
ju-
in. Where you going?
yeah.
You have my tree pitney. You're mine forever. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not trying to leave my woman and my kids. So, like, if anything, she trying to leave me and she's not leaving with some change. Like, that's
Yeah.
just not happening. But I'm not against the concept.
I'm
of
even the
it.
type of nigga, I'll hold my youth, you know. If you want to leave ship, jump.
Yeah.
Me and you are blessed with, you know.
Yeah. You're leaving by yourself though. That's
Yeah,
it.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because like, yo, when you get married, it's supposed to be under God. It's supposed to follow all these
Yeah,
things.
all these
and,
things. I also
like,
watch Muslim niggas eat pork.
Facts.
Not smoke weed and drink liquor.
Buy
and
horse.
talk to beards.
Come on.
Buddy, come on.
Yeah,
Everything that the
there's supposed to be a
man
lot
are
of things
doing.
happening simultaneously, right?
But as soon as Ramadan comes, oh, no.
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
What else?
pork, no
What
pork
else?
on my fork.
Yeah.
I'm not have no
Yo.
pork.
Chosen.
Okay, so honestly, we try not to talk too much about this particular topic, but
Get
it's like
involved.
trending news. The Diddy situation. So he got
Well,
4 years
Yeah,
and
50. Like it's 50 months.
but like it's basically 4
Basically
years and like 2
4,
months or something.
Didn't he
like
have
that.
some? And he has some time served too, right?
Yeah, I think he had like 14 months time
13,
served.
14
and
months
stuff.
time served.
Y'all see that picture of him on the floor
He's
crying and
devastated.
stuff?
Yeah, imagine you've been free your whole life.
And
What?
rich.
And rich.
Yeah.
Man's been rich a long time.
Now,
Yeah.
now you're on time out 4 years.
What?
Buddy,
That sucks.
Sick.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He's devastated, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I can see why.
But
Would I
swear-
respond like that? No, but like, I've never been him.
But I don't like he's sitting in jail. I could only imagine that he's one of the most comfortable inmates in
I don't
that.
know.
I believe so.
Yeah,
You
sure,
know-
but like, let's like.
He's got beer.
Remember the
You're not-
beginning of your sentence? He's sitting in jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's only as comfortable as you can be given
Yeah.
the situation.
Yeah,
So
yo,
that
buddy.
shit'll still make a grown man cry.
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
you
He's
know.
like, fuck, I
Nah,
gotta do
I
this
do.
for 4 more years. Fuck. Yeah.
Not the same niggas that had people from making. But like, come on, he did a lot of outrageous things.
Yeah,
man.
Yo, that guy was a villain, bro.
Nah, you wild.
Villain, bro.
You were just
Blowing
living
up
on
man's
that,
cars and stuff, bro.
Yeah, nah, that was
He
crazy.
was a treacherous
But I swear I
kid.
said he's not getting life. And when we talked about it with the Spanish girl,
He's
and shit,
not,
I'm like,
yeah.
buddy, he's not doing it. He's gonna go to jail. He's just not
But
doing all
okay,
that
you
time.
know what? I also heard an interesting take. So it's like, for what he was convicted of, I felt like they're trying to make him an example in a similar fashion that they did to that of like OJ and like there's another fucking, I think it might have been Al Capone. Like, didn't Al
Yeah,
Capone
yeah,
receive
yeah.
life sentence for tax evasion?
For taxes. Yes,
But it's
it
like
was.
realistically, when has that been a life sentence? In the same fashion, it's like all like they were trying to get him on. What they buy him like for the Diddy situation? They got him on like some prostitution, some pimping charges, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they're making it like they're trying to just make an example of the situation. I don't think they're necessarily like I don't think it's fully valid, but
No.
it is what it is. And like realistically, do I care? No, they don't care about me. So like,
Facts,
buddy,
facts,
like,
facts,
like
facts.
you're being devious, rubbing cum on your nipples, niggas. Like,
Yeah, that's
fix up,
wild.
bro.
Yeah, nah.
Yo.
So wild,
Shouldn't do this
boy.
was bad. We started doing that.
I don't wish jail on people, but yo, they should lock you up for that alone. That alone was an indictable
what?
offense.
Trust
Like,
me.
pardon me, just
That's a
get
violation right there.
Worst part, it wasn't your own. What? Yeah, nigga, everything.
Yeah,
wrong.
nah.
Free kid boy.
The baby oil, all types of nah.
So Young Thug, he just dropped a project. How y'all feel about Thug and his whole like debacle situation?
Just drop the. I've been stopped listening to him. I don't know.
You're not a fan
I
of
don't
Thug?
really listen to Young
He
Thug
just
either.
doesn't really make nothing that I feel like listening to. It's not even.
So what do
like-
y'all listen to right now?
Oh,
Shit.
niggas don't even know. Like, you
My
go first.
playlist gets drastic. It can go all over the place. It could be dancehall, could be R&B, especially these days. I try to listen to less rap music. Not try, it's just I get bored of these niggas
Yeah.
kind of fast.
Saying the same
But
shit.
if I'm listening to rap
Niggas
music,
ain't saying shit.
probably
Facts.
I listen to ESTG, Ride
Okay.
Low. I listen to a lot of like Detroit niggas, Dame Dot, Trigo,
Rio?
Rio.
Yeah, Rio's that guy right
A couple
now.
Milwaukee mans like Chicken P.
Oh yeah,
Chicken Pete? Isn't he from
Yeah,
he's
Milwaukee.
Midwest?
You know,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
from
yeah,
Milwaukee.
yeah.
Big stuff. I listen to like a lot of those guys right now.
I listen to like more funky vibey shit right now. Like I'm so not even listening to nigga shit all the time, but I do, I get involved. Like, I'm listening. You guys know Breakbot?
Never heard of that.
Yeah, no worry. Yeah, it's funky, nigga. It's just hard. Nigga like, yo, where'd you find this?
Stunned everybody. Like, what?
Yeah.
Breakbot?
But this is that Tamed Impala, Lil K Trinata.
Okay.
Shout out
fuck
King
with
Kitchen.
Kitchen Adder.
Yeah.
Alright.
You feel like you're going out of your way to be abstract.
No, nigga, I'm going out.
Anything that he's saying right now.
Fam, everything is like, this is my
None of
YouTube
that-
bitch.
I don't
Like,
know
if you
what
go
he's
to my
talking to
so
me
yo,
about,
I
bro.
start like.
Yo, you know he's bougie? Yo.
Yo, I feel like he's being bougie right now.
You turned it on there.
I hate these niggas, bro. I hate these. No, I literally
You do
went
this on purpose. It's how I feel. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, how often you come to my house? I'm playing some shit you would never heard of.
Yeah, but like you
I
never.
think I was listening to Japanese music at a point. Like, fam, I was
That's
like, no,
not
I like
Japanese
this.
music be tough. Yo, ever heard of Japanese R&B?
Yes.
Just like nigga
Are you
R&B,
crazy?
bro.
Of course.
Top tier.
They have some banger styles.
Yeah,
Like,
they have
I
some
they're getting out. They
bangers,
have beer soul in Japanese.
I won't lie. I've been to this guy's crib a couple of times. I'm like, what do you?
Yo, what are you
saying,
listening
bro?
to?
It doesn't sound bad. It's not even like I'm objecting. I'm just like, fam.
Where do you find
out
this?
of the,
Yo,
what
you
you do
need
out of the
to your
box.
day.
Yo, you need friends like that though. Put you on some different
Thing is,
stuff.
though,
you
it's
know?
like
Yeah.
I get tired of listening to the same sounds all the time, and getting the same thoughts, listening to niggas talk to me in like nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta find new sounds because new sounds cultivate new ideas and new thoughts. You know what I'm saying? New neural pathways and shit, bro. Like even when I wake up in the morning, I used to like I actively like listen to music, but like I just been putting on like some calm, like lo-fi jazz kind of sounds. And,
Yeah,
like
I
something,
started doing
something
that.
vibey,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo,
'Cause you know what?
You
It
need
allows
that
you to
stuff.
think.
Yo, honestly, what you listen to definitely sets a tone for your day, and it's like
100%. The last thing I'm gonna say about the listening to music and the effect it has on your brain, for example. I noticed this heavily when I was in university, right? I'd be writing essays and shit. Last minute, of course, but niggas graduate with honors. Don't know. But I'd be listening to like Sade when I was listening, writing my music. You know what I'm saying? Writing my essay. I listen to that nice shit. Sweetest Taboo. You know what I'm saying? Smooth. Oh, the whole album, bro. She's fire, nigga. Soon as the album's done, the playlist drops, and let's say the Migos come on or something, buddy, I can't write. It was actually crazy. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, whipping and flipping.
I'm like, oh, these niggas are being retarded. My fault.
There's no.
No, it's literally, it's like, for lack of a better, it's like ADD music, you know?
Yeah.
And so I realized that these frequencies and vibrations, they play a way in which we process thoughts and allow us to translate them. So I'm just cognizant of what I'm playing around me. Fam, I listen to like, y'all ever heard like Dove or like by Simande or like Skin Shape? No, exactly. I got some sounds, nigga. Sick,
Now you
bro.
gotta put me on still.
I'm about to check all this shit out. Trust me.
So the Hunger Words have began the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, you guys don't know what I'm talking
Vibes
about?
Cartel
Yeah,
concert?
y'all get your tickets for Vibes Cartel.
I didn't. I'm trying to use my X powers and get somewhere like off the basis of being my strength.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like they just added another day? I think it was this Thursday date. So y'all planning on going to that or?
Right now, yeah, the management trying to organize something. Might get a box. I'm just trying to put like everything together though, cause so many people. But yeah, that's the intention right now. Still.
Yeah, the intention would be to go.
What's your favorite Vibes track?
Favorite? Fuck.
I just
don't know
go.
if I have a one.
Yeah, there's not like a one favorite because he inspires different moods, but you know,
Like,
can't go wrong with Thank You,
top
Job.
three.
There's a song
Let's go
for
top
everything.
three.
Yeah, Thank You, Job. Pretty good to start your day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wake up this morning.
It's so hard, like, because every year you just be listening, like discovering a new Vibes Cartel song, and I'm like, yo, I rock with this one.
Yeah, here's some tune, fam, because depends what mood you're in.
Yeah.
Right? Virginity, you know, break something new.
Brother, that was actually my favorite Vibes
For a long
Cartel
time,
for
yeah.
a
It's a
long
big
time.
tune.
Yeah, bro. Just walking around randomly, you start saying, "Dick, when you're virgin," like, you know, just like that song just never gets old.
Two piece of
What?
two drop of blood pan your frock.
Yeah,
All right. So this box right here,
yeah.
bunch of random questions. At this point, I don't remember what's in it. What
That's
was
cool.
written. The questions are all over the place. So just gonna
Who's your
give it
question maker here?
Me.
Yeah.
So there's some serious questions, some foolish questions, some.
Both the man got to draw for a question.
Yeah.
So yeah. So one of you guys have to pick the question and read it out loud, and then we'll all like
All right, you go first, Mitch.
chime in and give an answer.
You want $1,000 or the mystery box? I'll take the mystery box.
Yeah.
We took the mystery box.
What's one trend you wish would make a comeback and why?
All right, before you answer that, you know what trend I like that's making a comeback right now? 2010s drip.
What do you mean?
So like,
Oh, the
there's
big clothes?
Yeah, like 2010s drip, like you know, like the
like the jackets and shit, like the race
yeah.
jackets and the bigger baggy kind of shit.
yeah,
I rock with that.
I don't really like the baggier clothes, but I still like the Averex jackets, like the Pele jackets.
Yeah,
I like Pele
those are
jackets.
hard. Those are hard.
Yeah, Pele.
I still want a Pele jacket.
Yeah, same.
Those are classics. What's one trend you wish would come back? Why? I would say people actually dancing in the club.
Is that a trend? That's a trend. I like
It's a
that.
trend.
I
would say these days it's a fucking trend because it doesn't happen. It's
right.
like it's not common. It's not something that you expect. When we went to the playground thing, everybody was dancing.
Everybody had fun.
Everybody was
Rare.
out there having fun.
Yeah.
And there's no booths, there's no sections. It's just a big ass party.
What kind of music were they playing?
Everything.
Everything,
do
realistically,
you think the
it
booths-
went all over, bro.
Do you think the boots fucked up the club culture?
I think bottle
Bottle service.
culture
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think bottle culture, and then also it was amplified through the COVID wave, because then we just got used to the isolated nature of like sections. You know what I'm saying? Remember, like people were only allowed to go out with their sections. That kind of never dissolved after COVID was gone.
That and then also social media, all of it, because then now people just want to go and show off and look expensive and
Yeah,
show how
and
much
they're not
bottles
doing
they
shit for
pop.
real. Yeah.
But before, when you first start going to a party, like you weren't thinking about how much money you had. You just wanted to like listen to music, dance with a girl, socialize, have a good time. Those are no longer the priorities in the club.
Yeah, they're
Niggas just
trying to
go there
flex.
to spend money and look expensive. And I don't have fun doing that.
Nah.
I feel like society is more antisocial now after COVID. Like
For sure.
people don't
Hey,
really
super,
like
yeah,
to
yeah,
people
yeah.
shit anymore.
trying to think of a trend still, bro. I'm like, oh.
Could be music. It could be pop culture.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just be stupid. When niggas would just get at people's shoes, yo, what are those? Because, yo, that's stupid, but it's funny.
What are those? Yeah,
that shit. Because the nigga would be talking to you dead ass in your face, have a serious conversation, and then the whole conversation is just leading up to, yo, what the fuck are those? That shit, I don't know. It's stupid, but go ahead.
Now, niggas used to be wearing some wild shit back in the day, though.
I feel like people don't really care about shoes.
I've
like
shamed
that
niggas
anymore.
into better footwear.
No.
You have to.
Yeah, I've shamed
You
niggas
have
into
to.
better footwear.
Nah, trust me.
They hated me then, but they appreciate it now.
Yeah, but I feel like
Like
niggas
you
just
can
be
wear
wearing
anything
anything
outside
nowadays.
Yeah, but as
They
long
got
as
brand new shoes that look old.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
the dirty Air Force wave. I don't get it. I don't like it.
You ever seen
You
those
know?
That's a
Balenciagas
trend
that
I
look
want to go
beat up?
away.
Exactly.
nah, you can't. You're
Exactly.
not. That's a white people thing. My sister is like, I got a half-white sister, and I swear to God, I bought her new white shoes. In like a month, they were dark.
Done.
I'm like, what the fuck do you do? Just fucking walk through
Exactly.
Jerusalem with these?
Exactly.
Probably stepped in like mud or something.
On
No,
purpose.
fam. Buddy, I don't even know. You're in high school. What happened? All her friends' shoes are dirty. A bunch of white
Dirt.
gal, them dirty white shoes. Crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those down.
But they don't even care. Like, they wear it to go out.
Yeah.
Nah, I
That's what I'm
can't do
saying.
that. So like,
It's
there's
it's
beaters and
crazy.
there's like every
Oh, hold
nice
on.
shoes.
A trend
yeah.
is disciplining your kids, or fucking like, can I just be controversial? Like maybe like, like, can we have like less genders now? Is that a trend?
Oh man. Yeah. I would say so. I'll say
But
so.
is that making a comeback?
I don't know. I would like it to. Like if we just went back to like,
Male,
like,
female. Done.
that'd be pretty cool. It's basic
Yeah.
them times. I guess you can do whatever you want. I don't business, but like, I don't know, you're asking me a trend and things that I wish would come back. Like, times were simpler.
Facts.
Simplicity.
Yeah. You know what trend I wish
bring that back.
made a comeback? Affordable houses.
Shit.
Oh, good
Shit.
price on rent,
Yeah.
Shit.
cheap gas,
Yeah.
The gas is the main
affordable
one.
gas. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get all that.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't feel like anybody in our generation could buy a house these days, bro.
You can't. You just gotta grind tooth and nail and sell your grandma.
I said sell my
She had a good
grandma.
run.
What did my grandma do? She was innocent. She didn't do anything. She
you're
didn't
right.
deserve this.
Grandma, this is for our family.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She
Do what
lived
you gotta do.
You gotta sacrifice for the generations to come.
Shit.
Get a good shake in a dog.
Yeah, man. Shake up partner.
Yeah, it says, how do you navigate the balance between maintaining your individuality and being in a committed relationship? Oh, buddy, I haven't been in a committed relationship in quite some time, so there's no real balancing right now.
All right, so when you actually were in a committed relationship,
Just
how
shut
did you
down
make
the
that?
whole operation.
Yeah,
I don't
man
do
said,
it.
yo, nope.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
No.
Committed. What?
How do you balance? Like, holy.
Hypothesize, bro. You
I
went to school.
hypothesize. I'll use my hypothesization powers. Anyways, you just, honestly, when you're in a dynamic you feel fitting and you want to, like,
Yeah,
be
comfortable.
loyal to this person and commit with them. I mean, yo, buddy, I don't even feel like it feels like a balancing. Like, you just be yourself at all times. I feel like when niggas change themselves to be in a relationship, that's when you got to start trying to balance shit. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, you ever see, there's a study or like a write-up where it's talking about how many different masks people wear, right? How many different versions of you there are. Like, there's the version of you your parents know. There's a version of you your friends know. There's a version of you your girlfriend knows. If you can just limit all these versions to just trying to be one version of you full time, I feel like you wouldn't even have to worry about these things.
Sure, bro.
Like,
People-
I am the same way with my friends that I am with my mom, that I am with my family. Like, even I remember, because like at a young age, people would be like, "Yo, X, like you just don't care about things." I'm like, no, but here's the thing, like, if I don't change who I am for the person who everyone changed, like your parental figure, who the fuck else who can tell me anything?
Facts.
I'm navigating the world as I'm a man. Well, go ahead, like be the man you are. Stop trying to be the man you think people want you to be.
Facts.
Yeah.
You
I think
drive
that-
yourself to
I
insanity.
think a
with
lot
that.
of people are more like malleable than they realize. You know, you're always trying to like fit yourself into somewhere. Whereas like, I don't feel that way. I just like I'm just myself. It's like, and if I don't belong here, then I'm not gonna return. You
But
know what I mean?
You know what's difficult? Being a black man and feeling like you have to culture switch. You know?
No, it's got to be a stronger black
If
man.
you internalize that,
Yeah.
you know what I
'Cause I
mean?
feel
Like,
like-
if you take that on as your responsibility, I don't take that on as my responsibility.
I agree, but I don't know. Like sometimes you go in certain spaces where it's like you can tell like they're more preppy. You gotta like,
Doesn't even matter. I
put
still
your
feel
customer service voice on. It's like hello.
I like, okay, don't get me wrong. There's a method of conduct. Like, I understand the notion of like the customer service voice and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it depends what environments you're navigating.
What are your intentions as well?
Exactly.
I think that's important.
Yeah.
Are you seeking an outcome from this person? If so, then you might have to speak their language a little bit because you want something from them.
Yeah.
If you don't want nothing from nobody, then like I don't
Be
give
yourself.
a fuck what you think
So
about me.
my question is,
you know?
have you guys been in spaces where you guys had to, kind of make yourself more, I guess, approachable or more
Socially
I got a
acceptable?
job, I guess, like, in
Yeah.
a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna like, I don't know, talk to your hiring manager like you talk
Yeah,
to your
fam.
friend.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Then they ask you like, well, like why do you want to work here? Like for obvious reason, money, nigga, the fuck. But you're not gonna say that to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, because like I think I'm a good fit here, dumbass. Like, you're gonna pretend for a little bit because you need something from this person.
Yeah.
But like otherwise, if you met them in the road, like, buddy, you mean why I'm working here? The fuck?
I'd say like
You know?
since the cultivation of like what's it called, independence, I don't feel like I've really had to do that. Really, like, I don't really feel it. I try to be myself in all the rooms I put myself in, and like because I rate myself so heavily, buddy, it's fun to be me in places because I like to see the reception that people have to me.
Yeah. This is random, but I just realized you have such a your voice reminds me of like an announcer, like those sports announcers,
Oh, okay.
like on
yeah, man.
ESPN and stuff.
Hey man, you know what's crazy? I appreciate it. I don't know. Is it a compliment? It sounds
Yeah,
complimentary.
no, it's a compliment.
Coming
Know
to the
this, know
ring.
this, know this.
Coming to the ring.
The undisputed,
Yeah.
world champion.
World champion.
bro.
Facts.
But yeah,
Like sound like the EA Sports.
yeah, like, you ever thought about doing that?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? So I used to do I was a brand ambassador at the LCBO for I was, hey, would you like to try a sample? Hey, would you like to try a sample? I was doing that for a while, and a nigga offered me a job, or you know what? A nigga came to me, gave me his card, the whole rundown, and offered me a job. But like when push came to shove, nigga didn't offer me a job. But yo, people rate the voice.
Yeah.
You got to use it. Vocalize, express, use some pockets and toads. It
Yeah,
makes it
facts. Maybe
interesting to listen to.
try like voice acting or something that requires
Oh
voice.
yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
Like I said, it's all in the works.
Yeah. You're seeing you're a jack of all trades.
I mean, I'm good at what I'm at. I'm good at doing what I'm good at.
Okay. See,
I don't pretend to do things that I can't.
Why do you see that?
You said jack of all trades, a nigga that pretend to do things that he can. Like, buddy, you're gonna be in a situation where you're not performing. You ever say you're proficient at Microsoft Office and then had to use Microsoft Office
And then
things you're not
you don't know
proficient
what the fuck you're doing for real.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want my employer to see that.
Yeah.
Yo, like yo, next.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Nah, that's more embarrassing if anything.
Like I lied, so you can't make this spreadsheet.
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yo, would you consider cereal a soup?
Yo,
That's funny, but because the concept of cereal, I get where you're going with it. But soup I deem is warm.
Yeah, I feel like heat needs
But
to be
you know
applied.
some mans that warm up their milk?
Those
what I'm
mans are
saying.
questionable. You shouldn't sit with
Now
those
you
guys.
made porridge. That's not soup.
I never thought about that.
Right? It's
That's
like
porridge.
it's kind of a soup. Almost.
It's not. No.
It's kind of porridge.
So
That's
the,
porridge.
You call porridge soup?
the heat
You
what
just
makes
put
it soup is what
grains
you're saying.
in hot liquid, fam. You
That's
made
porridge.
porridge.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah. With that, like, do you consider coffee warm bean juice?
Word
Yo,
what?
bro, what?
I don't even know how to answer that. I don't even know how to answer that.
Stun everybody with
Yeah,
that.
no. I don't know.
Bean juice.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna leave that alone.
Bro, that sounds so
Shit.
fire.
I mean,
It just sounds wrong. Man.
That doesn't sound right at all.
think about it, though.
This what you're
Warm
doing
bean
this
juice.
morning, bro? Warm what?
Whoa.
Yo, what?
Whoa.
It's dangerous, bro. It's
all
dangerous.
right. We do talk a lot about some bullshit, but we do talk about some real shit. So let's talk about it. How's y'all mental health?
My mental health is good. Thanks for asking. Nigga, how's your mental health? My mental health is good.
Nah.
How's it
So
look?
we like to remind the guests or viewers that we are a mental health podcast, despite us talking about a lot of like just pop culture stuff. But yeah, like I think it's very important to have a space where we can talk about our mental health and how we're feeling at the time. So
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I appreciate that. I think that, okay, well, hold on. Before I say words, Mitch, how's your mental health?
It's pretty solid.
hey, buddy, this is not your podcast. Nah, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. But yeah, continue. Like, how you feeling right now? Like, how's things been going for you, bro?
It's pretty solid. It's doing what it needs to do. You know, I mean, fuck, life in Toronto's stressful, but I'm stronger than that, you know?
Facts.
This is a big man. You must overcome.
Oh, bro, just what?
Still good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. But no, honestly, like even for me right now, my mental health is just it's all right. Like I feel like I'm just like in a state of like calm. You know what I mean? Like, I
It's
don't.
all right. Well, how could it be better?
How can it be better?
You said it is all right. All right's not good.
Yeah, there's room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement.
No, but it's not good. You said all right.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's because,
What's bothering
bro,
you?
I haven't. Whoa, whoa.
Therapy session. Go ahead.
Honestly, what's bothering me?
Be real, man. Be honest.
I gotta be vulnerable for
It's
you
a safe
guys.
space. I
Safe
promise.
space?
It is a safe space.
It is a space. Safe space. That's tongue twister. No, honestly, like I would say I'm good still, but like, you know, there's always things that I want to accomplish, things that I want to have be the best it can be, and you know, not everything works out the way it needs to. So,
So
like,
what hasn't
for
worked
instance,
out in its fashion?
I would have to say just, yo, bro, like the way my bingo card for this year was. Like, I definitely wanted to accomplish more. So, like, I wanted to get merch out faster, but you know, things happen when it needs to happen and shit. But I'm happy. Like I said, I'm good because I'm happy to have you guys here and have a conversation with you because me and you've been talking about this for a while now. Like, even from
Absolutely.
like summertime, we've been talking about just like getting you guys to come through and stuff,
Right.
right? So that was long overdue. But yeah,
So hold on. So I didn't even like deviate from the initial point, but you said you want to get more things done on your bingo card, right?
Yeah.
And so that I'm assuming that lingers on your mind and it leaves you in this kind of a dissatisfied state.
Yeah.
How do you go about navigating that? How do you go about making yourself feel better?
Reminding myself that everything happens when it needs to happen, and also that I only can control what I can control. Like, I shouldn't let other things, outside exterior stuff, affect what I got going on. And sometimes, like, yo, like, if I can't have something happen in terms of my own expectation, like, let's say my expectation is to have like 10 bands by the end of this year. Like, I can go as hard as I can to get to maybe 5 bands, but I shouldn't beat myself up for not reaching the 10 band goal. Like, life happens, you know what I mean? So, for the podcast, like, we had some hiccups, things happened, but I'm still happy at the outcome because we're all here to continue the run that we have, our amazing run, right? Like, we're on season 5, and not a lot of podcasts to see season 5.
Facts.
Right? So,
What is this? What is this gonna be like? This is gonna be 58, right? 50,
Are you guys at
no,
58?
59.
Big up
Yeah.
yourself. Big up
59.
yourself.
I think this is gonna be 59.
so you guys said you
Yeah.
guys started 2 years ago. We've done it for it's almost been 2 years for us. We started 2024 January.
Okay. Do you guys
Yeah.
record every week?
Every week.
Yeah, every
Us too.
week. And
Yeah.
even like we haven't dropped for a while, and we just recently started dropping again. Even those days that we didn't drop, we were still recording. We just had technical issues, right? So it's just, I always see it, and I love seeing this. And if you're an OG viewer, you know literally what I'm about to say is you gotta enjoy the journey,
Absolutely.
right? So
Facts.
my mental health be up and down, but it's always consistent. I've never tried to beat myself over. Like, things always get better.
Valid. How about yourself?
Shoot. Yeah, my mental's good, man. We're making some strides. You know, like you said, at a point we're slowing down a lot
Right.
with content going out, and even like finding this new space. Like, you know, it like put a new battery in my back. I'm like, okay, like there's more to do. There's newer opportunities out there that we just have to go reach for and actually, you know, step out our comfort zone to get to. You know,
What is the goal for the podcast?
the podcast.
And then also after the fact, what is the like? Do you guys have individual efforts as well, or is it just the collective that we're running forward with?
At the moment, right now, I'm focused on the collective, just because I feel like once we get this really to the highest of heights, I would say, it'll be so much easier for us to branch off and do whatever we can imagine, you know?
Word.
So, like, yeah, kind of similar to what you guys' goals are, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Be mentioned amongst the greats, you know? Start traveling more, because we did a trip to New York, like you said, and then that kind of like gave me the idea of like, yo, we have to stay on the road with this. Like, if we could constantly be moving, constantly talk to different people, and you know, be spreading around as much as possible, like the growth of the show will be even faster. You know,
Yeah.
so it's-
To
yeah.
piggyback on what he said, like, I'm on the same page. Like, my goal for this podcast was always to create a space that, like, this city can always be like, yo, this was one of the podcasts that, like, I enjoyed coming to the most, or not even the most, but just enjoyed coming to, or having it be across, like, the world, not even just Toronto. Like, I want to be able to be like, yo, these guys know us from Detroit, or these guys know us from like, I don't know, the UK or something like that, right? Like we're trying to span and talk to new people from different walks of life,
Valid.
right? Instead of just staying in Toronto and being in a bubble.
What do you find are your, like, I'd say the greatest hardships or obstacles you face while being in the space?
Shit.
Like, you want to go first?
I'll say equipment.
Equipment?
Issues.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
That's one of the biggest ones. Yeah, buying equipment. You have like one day at the beginning we didn't really know how to even use the mixer properly, right? So like a button will be pushed in, and we don't know that's the it's the smallest thing
Yeah, you don't know.
causing the
It's a
biggest
learning
problem.
curve. It's a learning curve.
You know, so little stuff like that. Equipment.
There was two things for me. I would have to say just making sure everybody's on the same page, because there's times where like one man's serious, the next man's not serious, and I'm giving you guys like the real, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm the one that's like the manager of the situation. I always try to make sure that I'm the glue, right? And I look at it like, yo, like it's not easy. That, and then just like just keeping things going forward. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes mans have the effort to do things, or like the drive, but it's like, yo, we got to make sure the space is lined up. We got to make sure the equipment is not falling apart. Like, it's just like that type of stuff, like back end stuff. And y'all should know that, like, you know what I mean? So I would have to say that that's what it is.
And then what's your favorite thing about being in this space, or since you started this journey?
Oof. I would say
I'm gonna go first.
go ahead.
While you
think about that.
Yeah, think about it. I would have to say meeting new people like yourselves. Like, I think it opened a lot of doors for me. Like, I always tell everybody that I started YouTube like 2018, and I was just doing personal content. Like, I was doing vlogs, reactions, I don't know, just like topic videos, right? And like that space allowed me to meet new people. But like I feel like with podcasting now, like I've definitely it opened doors that type of content wasn't for me. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It put me in spaces where like I could, you know, talk to like brand owners and, you know, talk about stuff that like I'm really passionate about. You know what I mean? As like an adult.
Yeah, shit. I would say just the fact that we have something to do. Like
Valid.
something extra to do, because you know what they say, idle hands create some. What's the saying?
I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember.
I can't even think of the whole thing, but yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the idle hands and always be doing something and, you know, building something at least, you know.
Yeah.
So
and have fun too, right? Like
Yeah.
I always like I find that this is fun, and it gives us a space to kind of just, you know, let out whatever frustration we went through the week, right? Like that's why I love talking about mental health, because it's like, yo, not a lot of places like. Who really goes on like a platform and talks about how they're really feeling? Like, you know what I mean? Like even for us, like even having a space to talk about that stuff is powerful.
Right.
Like
I agree, and I say like even on our show, it's not like we outlined or prioritized mental health as like as a segment or a theme, but I feel like the notion of the conversations that we do have, they are very introspective in nature, and then they do touch on like what people are thinking. They do touch on mental health, right? It's all encompassing kind of discussions that are being held, and it's very important for people to go deeper than just the surface to understand what they feel, and then in addition to that, why they feel, right? Because a lot of people will just stop at maybe what. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people think too hard on like what makes them get to that point. They just know that they're there.
Yeah, like even when you asked me, like I was kind of in that state where it's like, yeah, like I ask people about how their mental health is, but sometimes I don't know how I like internally feel like on a deeper level, right? And like I appreciate y'all even asking me that, but like
I yeah, definitely.
I felt like y'all kind of skipped over it and didn't even go deep into how y'all
You didn't
feel.
ask, but here's the thing.
I was gonna get there.
So ask. The floor is yours.
So no, you seem like you're gonna ask something.
No, I was just gonna say I answered what you asked.
Oh, okay.
You would ask me how's my mental health. I said it was good.
No, I was gonna get deeper. Trust
Go
me.
ahead. Go get
All
deeper.
right. So on a deeper level, how do you feel internally, like in terms of your mental health, and like
Give me a more specific question.
I don't know.
Because you just asked me the same question, but deeper.
In
More
different words. Yeah.
You just
So how
seasoned
can
the
I-
first question.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're searching for. I told you it's good. What about my mental health do you want to know? Like, you know what I'm trying? Like, there's not.
Yeah.
So currently at this stage, if I'm giving you an overall like where my mind is at,
Yeah.
I'm in a stage of building. I'm just trying to catch up on a lot of work, but I am also happy with the progression that I've made and what I'm currently doing. Mentally, I am enjoying the journey, but of course, I want more. All in all, I'd say I maintain a pretty good, solid, level-headed mental health space.
Okay, so what about you, Mitch?
Shit, I'm kind of in the same boat, just trying to figure out how I can accommodate doing more things, like how I can organize my day, because I want to, like, there's more things I know I need to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, aside from just sleeping less, okay, like what the fuck could I do to like optimize my day so I can accomplish everything that I need to do, you know? Because yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. We try to make it in this content. Shit.
Facts.
I also feel like in Notion when we talk about mental health, right? Like a lot of like, there's only so many pillars of things that really upset people or have people bothered, right? Technically, it could be your relationship, usually your some kind of financial issue, or like I said, sometimes just personal life development. Like you're not where you want to be, but more than often, that's kind of tied to the financial aspect of things.
Yeah.
Right. Those are probably our two biggest stressors. So it's like if you are good in your relationship or you have a decent dynamic with yourself and the way you interact with women, then I feel it's like, yo, that aspect of your mental health should be good.
So
Go ahead.
my question is for you, like being from Toronto and having all these different things, like different variables, like I don't know, the fact that they're trying to fucking tax us for fucking driving on the highway or
Yeah, that's
or, like,
crazy.
stuff like that. Like how does that affect your mental and like just having to pay all these
I
extra?
feel like I'm under direct attack. I feel like I am at war with the establishment. Like that's how the fuck
Like,
I
even
feel.
the-
But like
don't even take
you
it
gotta
personal.
just. I don't take it personal. Like they're just targeting me.
Yeah.
We're all in this. They're targeting you, everybody in this room.
Yeah.
But you gotta find a way, cause you like, what you gonna do? Move to fucking Windsor? No, you're not about to do
Nah,
that.
you stay right
I
So
look at it.
you gotta figure it out.
I look at it similarly to when the gas prices raise. What do you do? Not buy gas?
Yeah, you still gotta
But you
drive.
just gotta adapt and overcome. I could be upset about the price of things, but nigga, you gotta make more money.
Facts.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, I don't complain about the sport. I just get better.
That's nah.
Nah, it's a fact.
That's real still.
It's a fact, cause I mean, especially living in
Like you live in a high stakes. If you were living in New York, do you think everybody in New York bitches about how
New
expensive
York
Nah,
it
they
is?
just do
expensive.
it.
They're
They just do
paying,
it.
yeah, buddy. They're
There's
paying,
someone living in a closet right now,
paying
making it
3
work.
bands a month.
He's
Yeah.
trying to invite a ting over right now to his closet. You see what I'm saying?
Sex
Facts.
vertically.
Because that's they're just up close and personal the whole night. You feel me?
He has
But
to watch you use the,
That's what he had.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
toilets in the corner, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
You know?
nah,
Okay,
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like, it could always be worse, bro. And I feel like if you just focus on what's not going right and you don't actually take time, and it's hard because people got to find practices, and that's why it's work and discipline and mind strength and mental health is very important, right? People downplay because you can't see it more, so it doesn't have
Yeah.
visual
It's
optical
internally.
sign, right?
Yeah.
You can see when you're a fat fuck, but we can't see when you're sad as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like like you can look like you're circumcised. You ever heard of people say, "Yo,
Pause.
don't look like"?
I thought you hold on.
He
What did
said
you,
circumstance. Fam.
oh, I thought you said circumcised. I was like,
No,
Whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa.
no.
I was like,
I'm
oh,
like,
nah,
yo,
nah,
Focus
what
is
did this guy
misaligned
hear?
right now.
my fault. My ears.
I'm like, you said pause. I'm like,
I was like,
what did I say?
I was like, niggas look like they're what?
No, but like, you ever heard of that saying like, "Don't look like your circumstance"? Like, if you are like going through it, don't look like you're going through it. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
wearing your
obviously-
feelings on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. You're feeling some shit. Sometimes people will see that, but again, it's the introspections. Okay, like, fam, what are your goals? What are your problems? What are you doing to fix or to strive? Like, what is your plan of action when it comes to these things? I feel like if you don't have a plan and you're just sitting there sad, well, then yeah, that's gonna make your life hard.
Yeah, and then all you're gonna do is look for distraction, and like a big thing in my, I guess, mental health aspect of things is identifying the ways and the reasons why I distract myself, right? And I think when you can identify the points of distraction, then you can start optimizing the points of production or productivity, or optimizing your time, right? Because you do certain things that you would never like. We're not really cognizant of. You're like, oh, why am I doing this? Oh, I'm distracting myself right now.
Scrolling
What
your
could I be
phone.
doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do think that just being aware in itself is a practice that I don't think people are very privy to.
So-
Asking that simple question, people don't do that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So my question for you guys is like, after a tough week, like, how do you guys reset?
A tough week?
Yeah.
Buddy, every week's so fucking tough. Bro, you just keep thugging. Like, I don't know. Like,
Like, you know how everybody has, like, I don't know, something to take off
Like
the
an outlet?
edge. Yeah.
Like an outlet?
Yeah.
What do you do? What's your outlet?
Me?
No, I'm talking to him.
What's it?
I don't know if I have like an outlet like for us. Like I'm saying, I feel like it's always stress. It's constantly happening. It's not like this one particular week was tough and now I got to do this thing.
But
I
like,
think on a
you're-
consistent basis, if you have some kind of things in your routine, so Like, fuck, I used to play soccer when I was a kid, so I started playing, like, recently as an adult. Like, I stopped playing for a long time. And then I realized, like, yo, fam, I just enjoy this shit. You feel me? And it's good for your body. You, like, get some cardio and shit. I realized how out of shape I was, like, all type of stuff. So just like, if you have, like, a sport that you like to play, I think that's, like, that's one activity where it's like you're not worried about money, you're not worried about impressing nobody. It's just
Performance.
purely gratifying and it's good for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So in that moment, you don't gotta worry about the bills or whatever. Yo, for an hour I'm playing ball.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And yo, that's your moment right there. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I respect that. I feel like people need definitely healthy outlets. And like the older I got, the more I started to like explore these things. So I like you're saying at the end of the week, by the end of the week, like on Sunday, I just kinda like to relax with my dog. But like I always have shit to do. Aside from that though, I feel like as long as your weeks are if you're doing your body, yourself, your mind more net positives than net negatives, I don't feel like you'll feel like super burnt out from the week, right? Obviously everyone has obligations and everyone has shit people had to do, but like, yeah, you just got to be doing. Like, I don't drink anymore, really. I don't like. I bun my weed, but like that's kind of just because I like bunning weed, you know. I bun weed usually in the evenings too. I stop bunning weed in the morning.
Yeah. I swear, I stopped that, and then my day goes by much smoother.
It's a lot more productive because I
Yeah.
get like you identify like, well, what am I doing? What can I do better, right?
I noticed that you do juicing and stuff. Would you say
Yeah,
that?
I'm super into juicing and health, but that's because I just like to I like how that feels, right? So I've done like extended periods of fasting and fucking all type of detox realm health stuff, and a lot of things have stuck. And so just living healthy and being very conscious, like I'm not like I don't have a certain dietary thing that I follow. I'm just a conscious eater of what I consume, right? If you consume more positive than negative for your body's just gonna thank you.
Yeah.
Right? And then like you certain feel that like when you use your body, a lot of people are sedimentary. What I mean, like after a certain what's the age? I think it's like after high school, there's like a vast percentage of people that will never run their top speed ever again. You ever seen that statistic? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. That being so I've been doing like MMA for like 3 years now, right? When you're really testing the limits and the physicality of your own body and it's you against you, buddy, you become your own worst enemy.
Facts.
When I'm drinking or I do something else and it's like, buddy, I'm dying in the gym the next day or fucking trying to like train, it's like, and I'm leaking sweat and all that, you feel it. So I was like, nah, if I can feel it this much against myself, buddy, I'm trying to maintain positive
I'm
status
not doing
all the
that.
time.
Yeah.
'Cause I like to feel clear-minded. I like to feel flow. I like my vessel to be all like in its oneness, you know?
Yeah.
And
I can
even-
definitely tell you keep your body like you treat your body like it's a temple.
It's a temple, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody should. And then it's just like, yeah, bro. I feel like that in itself is it benefits your mental health. Like life is all encompassing. We can't just segment it into certain areas and act like it's like, okay, well, I did this, and this for today, and I can do this because I got this done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the whole thing you're experiencing.
Okay.
Why should people watch your podcast?
Because common sense is lacking from society. Yeah.
Shit. If you want some thought out, some insightful perspective, and you want to laugh, we have both of that still.
No, yeah. I'm claiming myself. We are the funniest podcast in the city, and also the most introspective, insightful podcast in the city. Tap in if you want some great knowledge or some great entertainment delivered to you in an entertaining fashion. Peace.
Facts. But yo, you know what I like about y'all? You guys balance each other out. Aside that,
Close not here. Me too.
yeah. But like you're very calm, but I can tell like you have like so much of like a bright personality, and like you guys, I feel like your dynamic works so well and stuff.
100%. You don't understand. Like, it's so hard to find people in the world that you can do words at a high level with. And when I say it's like even the way me and this guy linked, like it was like we met through a mutual friend, right? Yeah. But like as a grown man, you don't really meet much grown men that you become friends with like later on in life. A lot of people's core friend groups are like those that they develop like from childhood. Mm-hmm. Right? What I'm saying?
I feel like it's more associates that you meet, and then it's like it's kind of stops there, but you don't really become real
acquaintances and all that, right? But it's like I appreciated and I valued the intelligence that he possessed, and I was like, "Oh, you got sense in there. You're intelligent. I can say high level because like my brain's fast moving too, right? Like I'm eccentric. I say a lot of shit, and it's like, if a nigga can keep up and he's witty and got his own jokes, buddy, we're unstoppable."
Yeah.
You don't come across a lot of people that are. I can't speak for everybody else, but like in my experience, like same thing. Like as an adult, like I haven't met a lot of like guys that I just connect with them like quick. Like I could fuck with you in this circumstance, working or whatever we're doing, and then it's whatever. But like when I met this guy, I'm like, this guy's blessed. This guy can link with the man. I'm like, you know, we could do more than whatever just happening right here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, that's cool. But yeah, you don't come across that very often. So when it does happen, it's like it's valuable, you know?
I'm saying? It was funny too, because like I started talking to this nigga so frequently that like I had friends from like core friend groups starting to get like not like jealous, but like, yo, fam, like who's that? Like, oh, it's your new best friend and shit. I'm like, yo, it's fun. Like,
bro, man's move like dickheads,
take this in,
bro.
because like niggas been knowing me and shit, and they're like, oh, like you never started nothing with us.
Yeah.
But it's like, but that's the thing though. We've been friends for years, and we don't do that type of shit. I don't work
Me and
with
this
my
niggas
friend,
linked up,
like
and it
my
was
other
like,
friends.
boom.
We don't work together.
Yeah.
Like I don't lie, they would come to the studio with me when I used to rap, but they didn't rap. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this the first nigga. It's like, yo, you want to do something like constructively, like
do it.
together, like it's like, all right, yeah, let's do that. Whereas all my other friends, it's like when I'm done working, I'm gonna come check you.
Because you know the level of friendship y'all have and like what you can do with that person already. So it's like you're not
100%.
thinking of it. Like
There's
if
limits.
yeah. Like, bro, I tried to do something with my friends one time and like, bro, like mans just weren't serious. And it's like, yo, certain mans that you have around you just aren't
That
serious.
shit lasts a week.
Yeah.
It does.
Sometimes
bro.
it's better to just leave it at what it is. Like, yo,
Facts.
we are friends in this capacity, and it's good at what it is.
And I will
You
say,
know,
like,
but not everybody can translate to your personal goals.
Exactly.
you know?
And they're not on the same type of time you're on.
No.
100%. So, like, lastly, I would probably say it's like when it comes to being in front of the spotlight or being on camera, being front stage or whatever, like, I did take note that, like, all three of us usually, they've, like, he tried his thing and, like, he had the music career. My cousin did his thing in music as well. I did, like, stand up and a bunch of other shit. Like, there was already a performative nature that, like, oh, you want to do more with yourself. That was identified before all the man even linked. Like, you know, you seen that you could do greater in some capacity. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, both the man were pretty decent at music. You know, the man had bars. So I was like, I see what's going on. And boom, let's link up. And then there was one time where I used to live at, like, you know, my old spot. And I had a girl over at the time. And the man were all, like, it was me, cuz, and this nigga. And, like, this was just a random link up. Like, it was not planned at all. We were watching, I think it was, like, some kind of fucking reality show. I think it might have been, like, Love Lot or some kind of, like...
Love Island?
No, nigga. Like,
Why he get so offended?
No, nigga. I have a whole segment about why niggas shouldn't watch that.
Yeah, I did a whole
But, like,
thing on that.
what's the one, my cousin, what's the one where niggas come out of jail and they get married?
Was it Love After Lockup?
Yeah, I think it was one of those joints or some shit like that. Anyhow, some kind of one of these dumbass shows was playing in the background. The man are just being like, we're just doing our random thing, giving our social commentary about what we're witnessing. And I'm not gonna lie, the shorty was in pieces, brother. She's like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, nah, see, the man are too talented for this kind of shit. You gotta do something.
We can't just keep this in the living room.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
go
You
somewhere.
just gotta see this because the banter itself is like, the banter is next level. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you guys have some interesting takes.
Chelsea, have me rolling this couple of episodes. I
Yo,
watched this.
I remember seeing the one with you guys with OG.
OG Magic?
Yeah. Oh,
He's
happy
loose.
belated, by the way.
Yeah, big up the man. Yeah, I heard this guy yesterday.
He's good people and stuff, bro.
That's my nigga stuff. I fuck with him.
Yeah, I rock with them too. Still good people. One more question. Actually, I just thought of a
Go
question.
ahead, yeah,
So,
go ahead.
yo, what do y'all have coming up for the foreseeable future?
Got a lot more interviews coming up.
Yeah, more interviews.
You
And we're
mentioned
probably gonna
streaming?
start live streaming the podcast itself.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna do that.
That's the next step. So
Yeah.
I seen
TikTok,
extra great. Oh, be careful.
Don't worry about it.
TikTok, YouTube, whatever, basically whatever platform we get tapping with. But yeah, we're gonna start live streaming the podcast as
I
well.
think you
so-
guys mentioned about like doing street videos and stuff.
Yeah, we wanted to do
Yeah.
videos in the road. You want to take Uncommon Sense to somewhere near you. Honestly, like, and I'm not even trying to, like, you know, like, you got to try your hand in everything. Like, man, I might do some food reviews. Man, I might do some street interviews. Man, I might just do some outwardly content. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to scale this and make it as real and as big as it can be. So,
Okay, dope.
look forward to much more. Get used to the mandem, see? Make sure you log in and subscribe to Uncommon Sense wherever you tune in your podcast content. Your boy X, RIPMX on everything social.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
Yep.
Facts.
But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Spotify, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. As you can see, we got the merch on. Merch coming soon. And I think that's it. Peace.
Peace.
We out here.
Maybe it gets
Peace.
better.
Thanks for having
Maybe it
us.
gets better podcast.